Okay, I'm going to go through the kettlebell snatch, a really dynamic and ballistic exercise which involves a mastering of the swing to hip extension, to taking the weight above the head to a lockout position. But we're bypassing the rack position for this, so we're not going to the rack to take the weight above the head. We're going from the floor straight above the head. Okay, what I want to try and imagine is I'm stood inside a box and I can't go that way and I can't go that way. Okay, it allows me to keep a strong sagittal position where I'm going to be taking the weight through the hips and above the head. Okay, so from there, I take my kettlebell and I use if I'm doing a single arm, I use the opposite arm as a lever to propel the weight up. Okay, so I'm bringing both parts of the back into play. So I take my kettlebell inverted this time and I have my finger and thumb together like so. Pushing my bum back and keeping my back straight, I'm going to swing the kettlebell through the hips, extending the hips as I drive the kettlebell to shoulder height, and then at that point I make a punching movement which will take the kettlebell above my head, which breaks the movement down, and it also stops the kettlebell flipping over in midair and hitting my arm. So from there I swing, push and extend the arm up at the top, and I maintain the lockout position. I'm relaxing the grip at the top. Now to take the weight down, what I don't want to do is flick the kettlebell over the top like so. What that does is eventually, if I keep doing that, it's bad practice, but it also chews the hand up at the top, and especially if you're doing strength endurance exercises or repeated movements, you need to make sure that your technique is good to get the benefit of the exercise. So by hurting the hands, which it would do, flipping the kettlebell over, is not the way forward. So what I'm going to do, locking the arm out, I'm going to rotate the little finger away from this. So if I've got the kettlebell on the right side, I rotate my little finger to my left. And as I do, I bring the little finger out and I'm going to turn my thumb straight back in. So finger out, thumb in, and extend. Finger out, thumb in, and extend. So from that position, I swing through, extend. As I'm extending the hips, I push the kettlebell above the head. So it's a kick of the wrist. The kettlebell goes over the top. And then from that position, relax my grip. I rotate my little finger towards the opposite side the kettlebell's in. So I rotate, palm showing, thumb inverts, back through the hip, back swing, extension of the hip, punch the air, kettlebell will sit over the wrist, and I lock out and hold position. So again, it's a swing, extension of the hip, extension of the arm at the top, lock out. From there, rotate the little finger, thumb back in, and extension. And through. Use the other arm for back swing, like so. On the last repetition, say for example I've done a series of reps, I don't just swing it and let it drop to the floor. What I do is I catch the weight and set the kettlebell down. Kettlebell snatch. Thank you.